What's going on, my trainer club? Today we're going to check out the top tips for the Luminous Legends Y Part 2 in Pokemon Go. So welcome to the trainer club. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below, are you guys excited for Part 2 of Luminous Legends Y event Pokemon Go? I think these events are amazing. I think that if we had a bunch of events that kind of resembled the structure of these events with the great spawns, we have the new shinies coming out, we have just awesome rare spawns that are out there as well that have been introduced, such as Goomy. Man, what a great event. In my opinion, let me know what you guys think about this event. Because so now what we're gonna do, which is different from the first one, we're switching over into Part 2 of the second event, Luminous Legends Y event in Pokemon Go. So this is super exciting because, as anticipated, everybody's out there like, oh my gosh, when is Sylveon coming out? Your answer is officially right now. Sylveon is going to come out as the event does roll out. So here we go. We're going to break down all of the details as far as Luminous Legends Part Y. So the event is going to go from Tuesday the 25th at 10 a.m. all the way till Monday the 31st at 8 p.m. and that's going to be local time zone. The main bonus feature of this event is going to be the 3x catch XP, which will populate a tip, guys. Please do not overlook this bonus. It is absolutely amazing. And then some of the features are going to include a little bit of a shakeup in field research, which we will check out. Sylveon will be making its Pokemon Go debut, as well as avatar items around Sylveon. We will have shiny galarian Zigzagoon making its debut. It will be in field research tasks, and it will be populating raids as well. And then we're going to have wild spawns, egg hatches, and we are also going to have some shakeups in raids. So guys, with all that said, now let's get right into it, starting off with tip number 1. Tip number 1 is going to be focused around 3x catch XP, guys. I am trying my hardest to make you guys realize that even if you don't use a lucky egg, it is so incredibly important to use this, because without a lucky egg, it is 3,510 XP per catch. With a lucky egg, it's going to be 7,020. So here's one of the things that I always encourage you guys for, even if you're not a pay-to-play player. What you have to do then is grind twice as hard. The reason why I'm going to encourage this so incredibly much is because Gible Calm Day is coming out. If you guys want to see my complete Gible Calm Day tips, please check out the video up here, because it's going to be a very important event because it's rare and Mega Garchomp is amazing. We did do a best of the best video also, if you guys do want to check it out up here. So if you are not level 40, you will not be able to obtain any XL candy during the Gible Calm Day, which is a problem for me. So guys, take this to heart, play as much as possible. You guys can churn a lot of XP, not even on lucky eggs, just by going out there and playing really hard by hitting excellent throws out in the wild. There's a lot of Pokemon out there that are relatively easy excellent throws, so there's no better time than now to start honing in on your curveball throws in combination with your excellent throws to make sure that you fully max out on this event. What I would suggest doing is finding a downtown area that's going to have really dense spawns, and then hopefully you can be out there with a couple friends. You all guys can all lure stops if you are able to have some lures, and you guys can play really hard. And if you don't want to do that and you're completely free to play and nobody around you plays, at least find an area that has a nice big size loop like a college campus that has relatively fast spawning Pokemon. So excellent throws, curveball throws on these Pokemon are going to be extremely important. Get to level 40 at all costs, and if you're already above level 40, 176 million is your goal to shoot for if you are not already there to level 50. So with that said, on to tip number 2. Tip number 2 is going to be focused around Galarian Zigzagoon, guys. We have Galarian Zigzagoon with the shiny potential out. So that means we're going to focus around this tip on the field research, and then we're going to look at the raid spawns as well. So as far as the field research goes, we have win a raid, number 1 task, which is going to be Galarian Zigzagoon. 100% IV is going to be 218. You guys do have the potential to get that one as a shiny. 10 a.m. local time on Tuesday the 25th. From there on out, that Pokemon is shiny in the game. And then we have take a snapshot of a fairy type Pokemon. That's going to give you an EV counter. EV 100% IV is going to be 459. And also earn 3 hearts with your buddy is also going to give you an EV encounter. That one is going to be 459 as well. And then we have defeat 2 Team Go Rocket Grunts for an Umbreon encounter. 916 100% IV on that one, but that's not really what I'm worried about here. That is a second tier evolution Pokemon, which means you should encounter it, give it a berry if you so choose, even if it's a regular red raspberry, and then run from it, stack it in the task, because those tasks, if you want to check out the video of a complete breakdown of how to get 135,000 Stardust in 30 minutes, is how you do it by the second tier evolution Pokemon. That one is a bury, and then run from it and save it in the stack for a later date, the next calm day, which should be 3 times catch Stardust. And then we have Purify 3 Shadow Pokemon. If you guys do have a stock of 1,000 per Purifies like I talked to you guys about, this is a great one because Espeon is also going to be a second tier evolution Pokemon. So that one I would say stack up 3, purify them, shove it in the task, and sit there because you're gonna get 3. So technically speaking, on 3 times catch Stardust, if you purify 1 at 1,000, you're gonna be gaining a net Stardust gain by getting all 3 in return. Well worth that investment of purifying 1 Shadow Pokemon for 3 Espeons. 13.58 is gonna be the hundo. And then earn 5 hearts with your buddy is going to be a Clefairy encounter. Clefairy 100% IV is going to be 495. And then we have Galarian Zigzagoon that is making its way into raids, guys. Please make sure to get off that Pokemon as much as possible. 100% IVs is gonna be 290 at task level. And then when it's boosted under 2 conditions, foggy weather, partly cloudy because it's normal, and dark type combination, it's going to be 363. So with all that said, now let's get into tip number 3. Tip number 3 is going to be focused around Sylveon in Pokemon Go. So Sylveon is making its debut. After 10 p.m. the 25th, you will be able to obtain Sylveon. So there's 2 ways you can do it. Number 1, you can use the Eevee nickname, which is going to be Kira, K-I-R-A. You nickname Eevee Kira, and then you evolve it, and it will go into Sylveon. However, just realize you only get 1 chance with those nicknames, so I would save that. Unless you have the one that you know, like a Shundo Eevee that's maxed out, that would be an acceptable one to do. The other way that you can do it with Sylveon is going to go use 70 buddy hearts with Eevee as your buddy. That Eevee, the one, is going to be the one that you have to evolve it. So you have to have that one, you set it as your buddy, and then you start interacting. You need to earn 70 hearts, which is 25% of the way to best buddies, because 300 hearts is there just a little bit under. And then you'll be able to evolve that Pokemon as your buddy into, with the 70 earn hearts, Sylveon. So there are replicable ways to do so. But also, guys, the next level of that is last resort is Eevee's Calm Day move. So be careful evolving too many, because if you do want to use it for something specific and it's recommended that last resort is the moveset, you'll have to elite TM it. So I would suggest that if you want one, maybe just do one and save another one in the background that you can have for Go Battle League if that's what you want to save down the line. But if you're kind of like, I need to do it now, you're going to use the elite TM, just know that you can put last resort on it unless they change it up, which wouldn't really make too much sense. But you should be able to get it because Eevee, during Calm Day, any of the evolves on that one was able to get you last resort on those Pokemon. So with all that said, guys, now let's get into tip number 4. Tip number 4 is going to be focusing around the spawns in the wild, what's going to be relevant for a meta raid attacker, and what's going to be relevant for Go Battle League. So the first couple Pokemon, we have Alolan Rattata, we also have Clefairy, and then we have Jigglypuff. So Alolan Rattata, just remember, if you guys don't have 1,000 extra small rats, which is below 2.41 kilograms, it's not every extra small, it has to be below the 2.41. It's gonna count towards your rat badge. What you can do is you save them, you have your friends save them, and then you can trade them. That is gonna give you an additional extra small rat if you're trying to unlock that badge, such as I am. And then I'm gonna give you some reputable Go Battle League stats for all the Pokemon that we're going after. So, Clefairy into Clefable XL is going to be a 0, 15, 13, 100% IV. That one's going to be ranked 21 in the Ultra League as an XL Pokemon at level 49. And then we have Wigglytuff. That's going to be ranked 64 in the Great League with the moveset of Charm, Play Rough, and Ice Beam. 100% IVs on this one is going to be a 0, 15, 12. And then we have Eevee. So Eevee in the evolutions is going to have 2 Pokemon that are going to be relevant. Number 1, we have Umbreon. That one's going to be 100% IV, max out to level 51. And then we have Sylveon. The best ranked place for Sylveon is going to be ranked 23 in the Master League in the XL with the moveset of Charm, Last Resort, as we talked about, and Moonblast. And then we have Togekiss in the Ultra League with Charm, Ancient Power, and Flamethrower. That one's going to be ranked 66. 100% IVs is going to be a 0, 15, 15. And then it's going to be ranked 3 in the Master League, all maxed out. So that one is actually above Charm with the Charm moveset against Sylveon. And then we have Marill with the moveset of Bubble, Ice Beam, and Hydro Pump in the Great League, rank 3 with XL and rank 8 without XL. 100% IVs is going to be 0, 15, 15. And then I'm going to give an honorable mention to the Grand Bull. In the XL, in Ultra League, it's going to be ranked 49. 100% IVs is going to be 0, 15, 14. And then we have Houndour and Poochyena. Remember, Houndour does go into Houndoom with a Mega on that one, so that one may be something that you're interested in getting 296 XL candy because it is a very effective Dark type attacker in the Mega form, even though Mega Tyranitar will overtake it at some point. Poochyena also does have the shiny. And then we have Ralts. Ralts has a shiny. It does go into Glade and Gardevoir. Both of them do have Megas. So if you're trying to max out both of those guys, that's over about 600 XL candy for just those two. And then if we're looking at it for the Go Battle League, the best placing is going to be in the Master League ranked 20 or 60. Shadow is 20, 60 is non-Shadow with the moveset of Charm, Synchronoise, and Shadow Ball for the Gardevoir. And then we have Glade. Best placing in the Go Battle League is going to be in the Master League 92 for Shadow, 112 without, with the moveset of Confusion, Leaf Blade, and Close Combat. And then we have Carvanha that does have a shiny, and that one also has a Mega as well, so just putting that one out there. And then we have the last two Fairy type Pokemon, which is going to be Spritzee as well as Swirlix. Spritzee going into Aromatisse is going to be in the XL form in the Ultra League ranked 61 with Charm, Moonblast, and Thunderbolt combination. 100% IV is going to be a 6, 15, 14. And then we have Slurpuff ranked 72 with Charm, Flamethrower, and Energy Ball. That one can go all 100% IVs at max in the Ultra League. So the spawns are great out there. There's great Pokemon to get XL candy of, and we do have some good shinies out in the wild. But unfortunately, it looks like Goomy is not making the cut anymore, but I sure hope that it's just not being reported and it's still a little bit out there, even though I haven't really seen one since Luminous Legends X event has gone out. So with all that said, guys, tip number 5. Tip number 5 is going to be focused around 7-kilometer eggs. We have the 7-kilometer eggs making their debut back, and a lot of great babies are in there. There's a great amount of shinies. We have Eevee that has a shiny. We have Cleffa and Igglybuff that have shinies. We have Togepi and Azurill that both have shinies. And then we have Spritzee and Swirlix in there. So all the babies plus Eevee with shinies in there. Absolutely love it. That's a great one. I would say that these are probably relatively decent ones to have, but also we do have Gible Calm Day, and I always recommend you guys have 12-kilometer eggs going into Calm Day. And with all the Team Rocket Pokemon that have been out, it's been relatively easy to stack up and use those guys on a star piece. And then finally, we have a shakeup in raids. Honestly speaking, I wouldn't go after any of those evolution raids. The only one that may be semi-relevant is gonna be Umbreon. But beyond that, guys, I would definitely focus on the Galarian Zigzagoon. And remember, you can get it in the field research tasks. So the focus of this event is gonna be Galarian Zigzagoon. It is also going to be Sylveon, and then the field research tasks, and most importantly, the 3x catch XP. That is very, very important for anybody that isn't at level 40. And if you're at level 40, is not 176 million or at level 50. So thank you guys for tuning in. Likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members. Everybody takes your support, subscription, and participation to the next level. I'm gonna see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.